Fitting in. The dictionary defines this as an adverb. To belong or to conform. To fit in is to be able to hang out with like-minded people. Or better yet, not to be on the outside looking in. What's more appealing, being the star of Sport X, getting to do what you want, not a care in the world? Or are you that other guy, the one that sits home on Friday night, hoping that one day you'll be a part of the big picture? Yeah, I know, two extremes, one at one end, one at the other, but you know, when it comes down to it, when you ask anybody if they ever felt like they fit in, most of them are going to reply with, I don't know, maybe. Well, I was one of those kids. You know the type, the one whose mom said you only had X amount of dollars. This was all you were spending for school clothes. The one that said, we're not going to the Tacoma Mall for you to shop to your heart's content. Or, no, you're not buying those shoes. Try these ones instead. Yeah, I was that kid. Not saying that clothes don't make the woman. They do, obviously. Sharp-dressed woman, sharp-dressed man for that matter. But school was tough. I get that. I dreaded going to school every day because of it. And, you know, the kids made fun of me for what I wore. And, you know, I told them that if they didn't like what I wore, then feel free to tell their parents to either buy me something or make me something and get over and done with. I couldn't wait to graduate high school, and I couldn't wait to finally leave and move away so I could be me. Well, little did I know that joining the Navy was far from what I thought fitting in was. It's conform or no. Anyhow, there's a saying in the Navy, Semper Gumby. I live by it to this day. Forever flexible. You have to adapt and overcome a lot. You know, you roll with the punches, go here, go here. But, you know, all in all, the Navy was a great place for me. It was awesome. I couldn't get over it. There is nothing that ever has come close to my time in the Navy that builds up the camaraderie where you're surrounded by the same people day in and day out for 6 months to a year. Granted, there are times where maybe a little shove off the boat would have been nice, but we can't all have our day. Anyhow, you go to work, you go drink a beer, you come home, you start all over again. Fitting in finally came around, and I found what I love to do. I love making videos. I love asking people questions, and then, whether it be right or it be wrong, I put them on TV. Some days they had the right answers, other days I made a fool out of them. But hey, it was me. I had a lot of fun doing it, and thanks, Mom, for all the cookie bribes. Anyhow, I can honestly say that no matter what, there are more people that I've known in the Navy that are now my friends on Facebook that I can still count on, regardless of the issue, for them to be there than other acquaintances that I have on there. So, needless to say, once I got out of the Navy, I got divorced, started raising my boys. Fitting in no longer really mattered to me. I could care less. It was time to go in, get the job done, and go home. There's no times for games with my schedule. You just do it and you go. End of story. Nowadays, fitting in to me means living life by the golden rule. Treat people like you want to be treated. My job in life is to make sure that my 3 evil minions can function on their own when they graduate. Some days I wonder if my plan to flood the world full of evil genius is actually going to stay on track, but hey, tomorrow's another day. My aha moment came not too long ago when I decided that no matter what I did, or how I did it, or who I helped out, I wasn't going to fit in. End of story. It was time to march to the beat of my own drum. It didn't take long before I was doing the happy dance for me. Nobody else, for me. I fit in with me. It's liberating, to say the least. You ought to try it sometime. The end result is that whether you are the captain of the chess club or the football team in 20 years, no one's going to care. The ones that are going to care are the ones that stuck with you through thick and thin in Thailand. Those drunken nights and those horrible stories at Maryland. Trust me, you had to be there. The best part is that no matter who you are, no matter what you do, go out and make the best of it. Bang your drum as loud as you can and be beautiful you.